So Barbara, you're doing a level 3 apprenticeship with 3A's. What made you choose that?
Well, I've always been really passionate about IT because I've always been really good at it. An example would be when I was younger, there was parental controls on the laptop, and that blocked me from using YouTube. So what I did is I booted the laptop up in safe mode, got past those parental controls, and I was away. I was able to use YouTube.
That's a fantastic story and a really good reason to get involved in IT. Now, I know when we were chatting earlier, you're interested in cyber, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why specifically that? Is it because of that early experience of getting around the parental controls? Or what's interesting to you about cyber?
Well, cybersecurity is something that everybody needs to be aware of, everybody needs to be concerned about, and needs to put blocks in place to ensure that the people who we don't want accessing our data or our personal photos can't get to those personal things. And we have to make sure that everybody is aware of that in order to spread the knowledge, because as soon as we've all got that knowledge, we're all going to do it like, you know, we get up in the morning and we brush our teeth. It's just going to be routine. Everybody is going to get on the bandwagon.
Okay. And with your course, with your apprenticeship course, how many girls are there on your course?
Well, there's only me and one other girl in the course.
Out of a classroom full of?
I'm not entirely sure, but there must be about 20 of us.
Okay. Do you find that off-putting, or does that not bother you?
It doesn't put me off more than it does encourage me. It shows me that clearly there's something wrong here. There's only 2 of us in a class of 20. And so therefore it makes me want to push further. It makes me want to get in touch and connect with people of my age and see how I can help get other people into the IT industry, specifically women.
That's a fantastic viewpoint to have, that really, really is. And on your course, what's the most interesting thing that you've done so far?
Well, I've increased my knowledge on backup software, so the different backup strategies you can have. I increased my knowledge on operating systems, visualization, so thin clients and technology like that. Also servers, and one of the first activities we had to do was spec out a server for a business. So we had to sort of get the RAM and the CPU and all the different components you'd need within a server.
Yeah, so it's quite practical.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy the practical parts of it quite a lot? Is that one of the highlights of being on that apprenticeship course?
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to be able to not only learn, but sort of put those things into practice, because I learn very well from not only just retaining the knowledge, but also using that knowledge.
So if you were to give somebody a piece of advice about choosing an apprenticeship and an IT apprenticeship, what would be the one piece of advice that you'd want to get across to them?
I'd advise them to sort of not think of someone in IT as people stereotypically think of them, but instead to look at the different elements within IT. So you do have your IT support help desk, but you've also got your web developers. And I think it's amazing the type of things that you can do with HTML and CSS. And then there's also other programming technologies that you can use as well. I think it would be really good for those people, just even if they were just to sit down and look at the components within a PC and sort of piece a PC together. I think that could really help spark passion within an individual.
Yeah, so to find the interest
Yeah.
that's in it and not to be put off.
Mm.
Okay, brilliant, thank you very much.